Welcome to Rinku's Rasoi. Today I am making stuffed shell pasta with the vegetables. So I'm using this jumbo shell. So I'm going to put this into the water. So I'm going to boil this into the water. So I'm adding some shells into the water. Then I'm going to add some salt and some oil. Now I'm going to put it on the gas for boiling, and I'm going to boil for at least 20 to 25 minutes. So while my pasta is boiling, I'm going to prepare for the filling. I had taken like 4 or 5 carrots. These are the small carrots. I'm going to cut it into pieces and I'm going to chop in this chopper. So my carrots are done. I'm going to transfer it into the bowl. So it has to be like these small pieces. With that I'm going to use the 1 ball of spinach. This one I'm using the baby spinach and it's a frozen spinach. If you have the fresh spinach, you can also use the fresh spinach. So let's cook our carrot and spinach. So here I'm taking 1 tablespoon of olive oil. In that I am adding my carrots and my spinach. You can also add more vegetables of your choice. You can add capsicum and olives if you want, and also can you add zucchini. But right now I'm just adding carrots and spinach. Now I'm going to add some salt. Spinach already has some salt inside, so I'm not adding that much of salt. Then I'm going to add some oregano. It's like 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of parsley, and half teaspoon of red chili flakes. This is totally optional. If you don't like spicy, you can omit this red chili flakes. And now let it cook for at least 4 to 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and as you can see it's cooked very nicely. You don't need to overcook it. It's just like the carrot has to get a little bit soft. So I'm going to switch off the flame. And I'm going to let it cool down completely. So this has been completely cooled down. Now I'm going to add some ricotta cheese in it. So I'm going to use this ricotta cheese. If you do not have ricotta cheese, you can replace with paneer or tofu. Make sure to add ricotta cheese after it's cooled down, otherwise the ricotta cheese will melt. So I'm going to add almost like 3/4 cup of ricotta cheese. And then mix everything together. So this will provide a very nice binding. Now let's fill out our pasta cells. So our pasta is done. I just drain out all the excess water, and it has to be like this. It doesn't have to cook all the way. When you like press it, it has to feel like little bit like undone from inside. Let's fill out the pasta. So in this baking tray, I'm going to use some marinara sauce. I'm going to use this ragu sauce. Just going to spread out a little bit of sauce. You don't need too much sauce on the bottom, just a little bit. So it will have a very nice thin layer. Now with the help of the spoon, I'm going to take 1 pasta and then just put it like this. Some of the pasta is also a little bit broken. Don't worry, you can also use that pasta. So just fill it out like this. And then close it. Now all my shells ready. Now I'm going to top with some pasta sauce. Little bit on the top. Now I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese on the top. Just sprinkle some cheese. Now I already have my oven preheated for 350 degree Fahrenheit. So I'm going to bake for 10 to 15 minutes or until you see the cheese are melting and they are a little bit like a red bubble on the top. So let's put it into the oven. And I also make this garlic bread to eat with the pasta. I just make this homemade bread and just put some garlic butter. If you want the recipe for the garlic butter, you can check my website. And I'm also gonna sprinkle this with little bit cheese on the top. Not too much, just a bit. And I'm going to put this in the oven until cheese are nicely melt. So it is out from the oven and as you can see it's nicely done. And here my garlic bread is also nicely done. These are melted and it looks very nice. So you can serve as a dinner or you can also serve for the lunchbox for the kids. So I'm going to prepare my lunchbox. Just take one. And I'm going to some garlic bread on the side. And then some onion. So here my lunchbox is ready. This is a great way to add vegetables to your kids' lunchbox. And you can also serve as a dinner. I hope you like this recipe. I'll see you with the next episode of Rinku's Rasoi. Till then, happy cooking!